Hello and welcome. This is Master K once again connecting to your soul. In fact, I'm chasing it right now and feeding it. Welcome, my friends, to today's thought. Yeah, how time flies, 2019. Well, today's thought is entitled Change the Angle of How You See. And here's a quote for you from Dr. Wayne Dyer, and it goes like this: if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. What a true quote that really is. Sometimes it's good to change the angle of how we see things, and it's also good to change the angle sometimes of the other person. Yeah, sometimes we read people wrong. Now, along my early spiritual journey in this life, on this earth, when I was enslaved to my own ego, yeah, and I was living in 3D, the third dimension, I used to constantly read people wrong. And there were sometimes when I held a door open for people, which I still do all the time. And as they walked through, they either used to give me a filthy look, or nudge me, or moan, or grunt, or something. And I would say back, very angry, "Excuse me, thank you, I've held the door open for you, say thank you." Yeah, and I used to get so angry. But now, I still hold the door open for other people. But when they react rudely, I go inside myself and I think, wonder what type of day they've had today. Wonder if they've lost somebody to death, yeah, this week. Wonder who's upset them. Wonder what they're going through in their life. And it just flies over me. It does not affect me at all. I don't let other people affect me anymore. So sometimes it's good to change our angle. So moving on now, have you ever received a text message from an acquaintance or a friend, read it wrong, got super angry, yeah, and then had it out with that person, confronted that person, say, "Hey, what do you mean by this?" Yeah, but in reality, when you speak to that other person, it was your fault. You read the text wrong. So sometimes there can be two different ways of reading a text message or an email message. And sometimes it's good to communicate with the other person just to question that if we've got a query about that something. So moving on again, just look at this quote. This is one of my picture quotes I put up. Glass half full or glass half empty. Be grateful you even have a glass. So this is an old saying. I've just added the last bit. So as you know, we can look at the glass as being half full, or we can also look at the glass as being half empty. So this quote is all about, well, be grateful for everything you have in your life already. Be grateful you're even here. And this is what this quote means. Now, there's another saying, and I'm sure you've heard about this. When one door closes, another door opens. Yeah, in fact, when one door closes, lots of other doors open. Lots of fresh new doors of fresh new opportunities open. But I'm afraid a lot of humans can't see those doors. They can't see those signs. They can't see what the universe is sending to them. So today, my friends, I want you to look at your life right now. I want you to study any problems you have. I want you to look at any situation you're not happy with right now. And I want you to change the angle of how you see that situation or how you see that problem right now. Because humans, have quite a few weaknesses, and one of these is feeling stuck that they can't get out. They can't find the answer. All the answers are out there. You and me, we just need to find those answers. So if you're not rich yet, it's because you haven't found a way yet to get rich. So let's go together right now and change the angle of how we see things. Okay? You're out of work. You've just lost your job. Yeah? Although it doesn't seem, you know, a good place to be, you've now got, when you change your angle, you've got all day to look for another job. Yeah? So just by changing that angle, you've changed it and you've turned it around into a fantastic positive way. You've also got more time to do manifestation, law of attraction, and so on and so on. So when we change our angle, we see that things change around us. New doorways open up for us. Let's look at another scenario, shall we? So another scenario is you've just finished with your boyfriend. It wasn't working, or maybe girlfriend. Yeah, and at this moment in time you are falling apart. Yeah, you won't see it right now, but this could be the best thing that has happened to you for a very long time. And when you change your angle, you see that something was drastically wrong in the first place. They were selfish. Yeah, they were too selfish. And you shouldn't have been with them in the first place. You let them get away with so much. So the universe is sending you a message to say this: you're with the wrong person. Yeah, you're with the wrong girl. You're with the wrong man. You're better than this. So change your angle of how you see. I had a friend, very close mate, years, you know, going back a few years, and bless him, his mother died and he was the only child, and she left him a huge amount of money. Yeah, huge amount of money, enough to buy, you know, a few houses. And he came up to me one day and he said, "Oh, I'm so down." I said, "Well, you will be. What do you expect? You know, your mother's just died, and you will be. You need to grieve and get that grieving time in place." Yeah, he said, "But what shall I do with work? I'm not happy where I'm working. I'm not happy. I hate it. I'm thinking of leaving." And I said to him, "Well, leave then. Leave your work. Have a rest. You know, chop into this money. Have a break. Have a rest." So he had a rest for about 8 months. And of course what happens, you know, you pay your bills and the money goes down. And then we had another talk. And he said, "Oh, I'm so low. I'm so fed up. I'm going to have to go back to work." And I said, hang on, come and sit down with me, tell me, and I'll write everything you're good at. I'll write every qualification you've ever passed, and we'll put it down on paper together. And do you know what? My mate was fantastic at skiing. He was fantastic at scuba diving. Yeah, he had qualifications in that. He was fantastic in kite flying, you know, these massive, huge kites that you can take off a few feet, yeah, over the sea. He was good at that. And I said, hang on. I said, what a fantastic opportunity. You've got all this time to plan, working for yourself. Yeah, you're good at this, that, this. Yeah, he was already showing his mates how to scuba dive, how to, you know, fly these huge kites with harnesses on. He was already, I said, well, you could be an instructor. You could make this into a business. I don't know. I don't think I'm good enough. And do you know what? My mate then turned round and he got another job, and to this day he's not happy with that job. He didn't change his angle of how he's seen things. So this is what my thought for is today. Always change your angle of how you see. And then fresh things, new doorways of opportunity really do open up in front of you. So I'm going to give you another quote right now, and this quote comes from Neil deGrasse Tyson, and it goes like this: "The people who don't ask questions remain clueless throughout their lives." So it's always good to question yourself, question your life. Why is this happening to you? Yeah. Question, the signs all around you. Question, question, question. How do we question? We change our angle of how we see. So don't stay conditioned to believe that there is no way out when a big problem hits you. Yeah? Change your angle of how you see. It's like, what shall I say? It's like you're in a maze. If you were in a maze, one of these big proper mazes out in the country, it might take you an hour to get out. And you might panic. And get stressed and get anxious. Now if you had a drone, I'm not saying do this, if you had a drone and it flew 20 foot above your head, that would quite easily see the way out. So what have you done there? You've changed your angle of where you are. So sometimes it's good to step outside of your body, or maybe you're very good at giving advice to other people. Maybe you're the mother hen and they all come to you when they've got problems. You're so good at fixing people. Maybe when you get a problem, you should take your own advice as if you were talking to someone else, and as if you were, giving somebody else advice. That is changing your angle. So remember, my friends, there is always a solution to any problem that might come your way. There is always an answer, but you need to change your angle, and then you see that answer, that solution, that counter move. Now if you've ever done martial art and you perfected a lock of any kind, there is always someone better than you that comes along and shows you a counter move. And believe it or not, when you get above black belt, you're taught to counter move the counter move. And it goes on, and it's crazy. So thank you so much for connecting with my soul today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on that bell for your notification of my next films and my next thought. So look out for my next thought that will be coming up very, very soon, entitled Things That Make the Law of Attraction Work Faster. So I'm off out down the woods right now to do some grounding with our Earth Mother, Mother Gaia, and I will be doing that for a few hours. It's amazing how good you feel after you've grounded yourself with nature. So as you go on your life journey right now, take this hashtag away with you. It's hashtag SFP. Stay strong, stay focused, and always stay positive. This is Master K signing off right now, but I will indeed see you again very, very soon. I now send you blessings from myself and the universe. You take care. See you soon.